Greetings and welcome to City Skylines Deepburg, episode 58. In the previous episode, there we go. In the previous episode, we did all these paths around the outside and put the buildings down mostly on the paths. We did the paths in the episode before that, but we sort of tidied them up a little bit and put some buildings down, mostly like the little chest pods and stuff. Alright, so that's all up and running. We still have to bring this highway across and connect it here somehow. Not 100% sure how to do that just yet, but it will be having to move some of these around as we do that. With it all the way around there and up there, basically all this area. So this is all now nicely built up with all of its stuff. And today we get to work on the park. Now, first of all, it's called Walnut Green Garden. It's not going to be that anymore, it's going to be Green Lung Park. Has a suggestion from Chattucker. Excellent. We have a name for it now. Much better than the other one, which is no name to a suggested park. Alright, so for number one, the park has been named. Number two, I don't want it to be flat as this. So we need to do a little bit of terraforming first before we even get started on the park itself. And then we put down some buildings on it, make it look nice and pretty inside. And then of course we put down the trees to finish it off. And hopefully it'll look something on the lines of this. Because I am very happy with this layout. This design. Now, I think we might get rid of the actual hard paths and go for a more dirt path design on this one. More like these paths. I'm thinking we'd go with that. We'll give it a try. Alright, so, ooh, you are in the water. I didn't notice you were out of water, you two. Well, in that case, let's just run a simple pipe straight down the edge there. That should cover you two and any future builds in that area. There's nobody else outside water, right? No. You don't have power, but that's fine, because the reason you don't have power is due to the lack of actual buildings in the area, I hope. Very, very much hope. Let's just place down a whole bunch of new houses just in this area. Right here. Right there. Right now. There we go. Let's just get some houses up and running. Next we'll put some more industry here. Commercial on this line here, I think. We'll do that far side. Residential all the way. Okay. Residential. Oh, we'll do put some maybe offices here. Residential here. And then... you don't actually... No, pause a second. Let's remove those houses. Put the houses here. Boop. Ah. Boop. Like that. Then remove those houses. Because they can actually be better off servicing if there were offices on this particular part of the island. And then here, I think about actually put commercial amount of commercial or housing. I'm not sure. Probably commercial, maybe. We'll deal with those in a bit. But there we go. Houses on the bottom bit, office on the top bit. Let's get this bit basically done at that point then. But I think we do need more commercial here. So I probably will put them. Oh, you know what? Let's do them now. It doesn't hurt anything to have the commercial zoned in. Put that to there. You know what? I have a bit of commercial by the school as well. There we go. Alright, you can start building and demolishing and do whatever you want to do. We're going to be busy over here making the park. Alright, and we also have to bring in the actual paths as well, which are still needed. This one especially is going to not dip down, so they come into the park. The same as some of the others. Let's get them started in a moment, but let's first of all get our terraforming done. Perfect. Higher level first. Give me a... yeah, give me that. Just... so let's make a little hill in the middle of the park. It's a bit bigger than I want it to be, but I'll be fine-tuning that in a moment. Now, how does it look? Not really a hill right now, is it? So let's bring it up. Bring it up. Bring it up. Bring it up. There we go. That's now becoming a hill. It's too big at the moment, but that's just a starting point of the hill. Let's go this way to the edge. There we go. Perfect. I'm going to put it out the sides. This bit here, make it a bit bigger at the top here, and maybe a bit wider side and narrow in the middle. There we go. Alright. Move to a smaller one and we'll put it on, yeah, keep it on medium. I want to flat top this if we can, to some degree. Can we flat top this? Not if we're doing that. Boop, ba-doop, ba-doop. Boop, ba-doop, ba-doop. Boop, 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 boop. Alright, there we go. And this one never works for me. But level the terrain. See, that never works for me. It always makes a damn hole. I don't know why. I always forget to set the actual height. It's right click and then click. I always forget to do it. But always have like a plateau on top. Now this is already still too high, because if you look at this from the outside, it's a big ass hill. That's way too big. So let's set it to about the halfway height here. Let's just do that first of all, and we'll see if that has gone where I want it to go, height-wise. Yeah, that'll do quite nicely as a height. Okay, so let's take that to more aggressive, and we'll just pull this back all the way up here. Now I will be tapering the edges, but this is the height I want it to be overall, so this is just our way of getting it up and running. I don't want it to be perfectly level, but there will be peaks and troughs on it, so we'll just do that. Let's switch you to the ground level. Pull in there. Boop, boop, boop. We're still on the aggressive point, aren't we? Let's not take it to that aggressive. There we go. Let's just do that. I wanted to make sure there's no situation where there's any of this sort of terrain sandiness or stoniness. I want it all be green. Green, we said. Okay, that's getting less green. Do that up and down there. Good. And up here you do something similar, because you need to drop some. There we go. I don't want to have any of this stone look. We will mean less of the area elevated like I want it to be, but I'd rather have it less elevated and more natural looking. And naturally you wouldn't get these this level of stoniness in the actual town. You might get them out in the wild areas, but not in the town areas. Now how's that look? Alright, that's pretty good. Okay, good, good. We switch up to that one, and we want to put a little dip just in here. There we go. So that should be a nice little dip going right through there. There we go, and that will give us a nice little cut through. Yeah, let's make it a little bit more though. There we go, how's that look? Okay, that little dip there needs to go away though. Boop, 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 boop. Good, that gives a nice path point to walk in there with a little path going through. Now we just need to take off some of the edges here to remove that. There we go. And we're happy. Right, okay, we have the terrain roughly done. I think we might actually leave it like that. We'll find out in a moment or two. Next up, wrong button. Next up, paths. Now, I want to be using this gravel path and see how it looks. So to do that, let's start with these and drop them down into the path itself. Now, I would like these to sort of terminate near the top, but I don't feel that would be a thing that's going to happen. So we'll drop these down pretty much any way we can, but it doesn't look disastrously bad. Which is saying a lot, considering it's probably all going to look disastrously bad. There we go. And let's see, up here we have one. I think we have one in each corner so far, already set to be a thing. All right, that's one in each corner, and then one in each middle piece. So you stop, and we use the tarmac version to bring you as close to the very edge as we can. Boop, and we'll probably do the same with you. There we go, and let's not do that. Thank you very much. Boop, there we go. Now, actually, there's people on that path already. I didn't think there'd be people on that path. Ooh. Well, tough. Here, if we demolish that one, that was a mistake. Straight line build mode to there. Then straight line build mode to there. And then we can switch to gravel path mode. Yes. Go across to there. Boom. Middle piece is in. You're there, so you can come in. Actually, I think these should still be concrete ones right up until the last second. And you know what? I don't need an extra path in there. That one can go back down to the ground. You in that go there. Perfect. Okay, what's next? You're done. Prisoners are there. Prisoners? Hey prisoner. Yeah, but... Okay, well you have a long way to walk. Good luck on that one. Give me the path, give me the grid tool. And we'll make sure none of the bits going over the road are of the newer type. They should all be concrete there, going over roads. Even if it goes from there to there, to me it's just a matter of it's going over a road. It should be of the more secure type. There we go. It's a bit more. We've actually put down a thing. Please make sure it's a thing. Okay. Now, that being said, all those should be done. And we should then switch back to that. You need to also come down into the level. Boop. And you can actually go to there. And then you can go up to there. These will probably drop off in near the middle section. There we go, because we have something up here, won't we? And then go there, go there. Good. Okay, we have the 4 major entries. Let's now set up a pack entrance for this. Now this is going to be, I believe we said the environment, nature reserve, there we go. Honestly, I don't feel the nature reserve would work. It's all about zoos and stuff, isn't it? Let's go with another city pack then. I think is the best option here. Get started. We won't do a main entrance. We'll have loads of small entrances. Oh, well, actually, we could do a big pack main entrance. Where would be the best place for a big pack main entrance? Well, actually, there would be best because it comes in from the main city. But, but alternatively, here would be pretty good. You know what? Actually, let's put it up there. Boom! Big pack main entrance. How does that look? Because I see a land deformation. Let's actually deal with that land deformation rather than reterrain it. There we go. Right. So that's done. Let's go to packs, small entrances, and we've got a small entrance. Pretty much anywhere we can get one in here. Wherever there's a crossroad, this is going to be a big pack. So one in the corner there, one here, one. Ooh, right there. One there. One in the corner. You'll put it on the bottom. We don't get anything on the bottom. Up this side, there's a road there. There's be another road just there, and then finally the one here. Boom. Alright, that should be all of the actual entrances done. There's no entrance at the bottom here. So we can now go and start getting paths in place. Now we could do the path. I don't think I actually used the path before. Let's have a quick look at the path and see how it looks. Okay, I want to check something. In the other pack, did we use paths? We did. Okay, and they look tarmacy. And I am feeling rather than that, we should stick to the gravel. Although it does start with benches and lampposts all the way through. That actually is not a bad idea. Ooh, I'm liking that actually. I didn't know the bridges had the little banisters on it all the way down. Nice. Okay, we're doing that all over the place. But we're still doing the change after you've made the bridge over. All right. Path. No trees. We'll have plenty of trees naturally in the pack itself. Let's start by getting these all connected up. So I want you to go there to there. I want you just come up there like that. So nice and simple. There's a connecting point for those. You are going to go up there. And you can go in there. Nice little multi-access point there. Actually, we can do the same with you, can't we? Alright, so that's the connections there. You two very much connect to, let's say, each other, but the problem there is these won't go well. We can switch that tool there. That gives me a bit more flexibility. There. There. Perfect. A little bit more flexibility gives us plenty of play there. You go away. Go away. Go away. You go there to there. Gives it a nice arc. You can go up to there, while you can connect into that. Now I'm liking these ones a little bit different because they are different basically. Now you have your own path right now, so I'm going to put you up to there. Actually, I'm going to swing you around there, then up to here, and then down to that. At the same point, you can break off there, head into here. Once you're there, we'll actually keep you going. Swing you around the edge of the elevated area. Might do some more terrain modifications once that's done. That will do fine. Then here, swing you off that way, and into there. Maybe not quite that harshly. Boop, there we go. Here you can swing down to that. Ooh, that's a bit too straight. That's definitely a more curve on it. And there we go. You actually, I would really appreciate if you could take a curve that way. Ooh, maybe not do that. No, maybe not. Maybe we all do that a little bit. There we go. You can go down like that. Boop. And a path from there down there would be kind of cool as well. There we go. And I feel we can have one here. There we go. That's a lot of different ways. Now we just need to do some smoothing of the terrain to remove some of that horribleness. Now we're not finished yet. There is still terrain smoothing. There's still buildings to put down yet? Okay, you. Okay, what is that? Slope the terrain. That did not slope the terrain. There we go. Now I am aware we're gonna. Oh god, no. There we go. We're gonna get some weirdness here, so let's do some smoothing. Smoothing is better. Now there'll be smoothing problems later on as well when we bring the buildings in. Because once the buildings themselves come in, they're going to want to have their own terrain problems, which we'll have to deal with. But basically, let's slope the land now, then we can slope the land later as well. There we go. Use that. Bring it out a little bit. There we go. Bring it down less than that. There we go. Alright. Ooh. Alright. Park is basically designed for its layout. Now what we're going to do, put some buildings in it, then put trees around it. Right, so park buildings. What are you? You are a park plaza. Now these are bigger buildings should be on the top piece. Put the plaza right there. Makes actually perfect sense being a large building. Then, go away. Then a cafe? Yes, a cafe should be definitely be near the plaza. But this is going to be, and this is going to be a restroom. Yeah. Put the restroom near there. And you are a info booth. Now the info booths are a bit weird. I want them to be that close to the plaza. So one there. I feel one this side is also needed. There we go. Big chessboard. I don't think we got anywhere we can put a chessboard properly, so I'm going to put it over here. We don't really have any of those. We can put the gazebos down. Climbing frames. Now, climbing frames are good for the kiddies to run around on. And we say that because adults are not allowed on them, even though the adults would really enjoy them better. Pop the garden one there. Is that garden? Yeah, trampoline park. Yes, there's the garden, right? Flowers and... there we go. Sand pit. Now, a sand pit will go really well up here. Right on top of this hill. Right there. Go around sandbox on this side. Turn it around so the edgy piece is over here though. Now, and a cannon. Cannons are a bit weird, I find, in this section, so let's not put any in this to go back. Go away. Let's have this. We have a food stall. Now, we have a cafe there, so food stall near the cafe wouldn't make sense. But, would make sense over a place like this. Where's the front of it? There. Ooh, right there, right on the corner piece? Yes. One green food stall there, and we should have another green one over this side. Rotate you around. Pop you right there. We also have these little food stall number 2 red things. They should go pretty much on the opposite side of the green ones. We call them competition, you see. We don't want them fighting each other for best placement. So we literally say you can have your different red stall, but you have to be on the other side of the promenade. Not a promenade, but sure. There's 2 there now, apparently an invisible one as well. Alright, where's my gazebos? Gazebos, gazebos, gazebos! Green gazebo! Yeah, right next to the trampoline. And one back here. And one there. Now the brown ones, they go on the other side. It makes sense to put it there, but there's also another thing there in the way. So no. Put you there. Put one over here. And we'll put one there and put a green one on this side. Right, that should be pretty much everything done. So let's just pop some bins down so that we don't have to worry about trash build up in the park. Actually, there's already bins because using the park ones they put bins automatically. So we'll just put more bins pretty much wherever we just place the gazebo, because that's where people would be more likely to drop their stuff. And also near these cafes and stuff. And these shops. Definitely here. Ooh, you definitely need one there. And one there. Alright, that, ooh, missed one, is the bins down. And the final thing we put in this area is some road signs. So people coming in can see which way they're going to get anywhere. Now the road signs will go wherever there's a junction. And there'll be one on either side, so just in case you can't see one, you can figure it out, okay? This is a complicated junction. Got 3 signs on it. This one's not that hard, but put 2. There we go. You just need one right there. Follow the road to you. You need one there and there. You okay? See, nice and easy. Put these little signs just on each of the corner pieces. And there. Ooh, there we go. Boop. 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 You really should go there because that one would make sense, but I'm putting that anyway. It's an invisible one, ignore it, it's fine. Oh, I hate the invisible ones. They're there, but they don't show up on the camera. You two? I think we're down to the last junction just over this way. Ooh, where are you? Anybody else? Any other junctions? You. Okay, that looks like we've got them all. Excellent. How does the pack look overall? Kinda liking it. I'm not liking that road though. I know other people seem to like it, but I don't, and since it's my pack, I win. It just is too straight, that's all. So we're gonna make it come that way, then that way, and then into there. There we go. Just into a bit of the straight. Can't do about that one because it is the bridge. I mean, I could do something about it. I'm not going to do something about it. That's the big difference there. Alright, so now, for the final stage, give me some of the big trees. I'll just do those like that, really quickly down the middle so they don't fill up the whole pack. And then we'll run that down there. Some smaller trees. You are a bigger tree, I believe. And then the end here, there were some of these weird purpley ones and stuff. I wish I would keep the actual like paintbrush size. And then some of the standard trees we have in the park in the city. And I think a few more of the bigger trees, but not necessarily the big ones, hopefully. Yeah, they're the ones I want for now for all this lot. So let's slowly fill the gaps in. Also fill the gaps in there. There we go. Alright, I like the look of that pack. It's a bit more hidden than the other one. Ooh. There we go. Alright, now we just need to do some trees in the city area, because they have a lot of these trees that are just sort of missing in these areas. So just run up and down these city streets here, put trees down, or say packs down, trees. Put the trees down. And then we'll change these out for the other type of trees as well. The really tall ones. Those. Put those down as well. They should go down quite nicely in the city. So there'll be big trees and little trees between the buildings that are inside the city now. Now we won't do the other side just yet, because the other side does indeed require a couple of modifications. Mostly it needs houses on this side. See, we can do that. But then it get removed, so it's kind of a waste. But here it makes sense. We can do this part. Whoa, bit like there. I want these. No, these. There we go. All those in there. Nice little bit of diversity for the tree line. Perfect. Perfect. Just a couple of these. Why not trees extra in the pack? We're going around the outside. Perfect. There we go. The pack is done. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. What do we think of the pack, guys? I kind of like it actually. It's getting some traffic right now. Not much, but hopefully it'll build up now we have packs up in there as well. People should start coming into the pack just for the pack itself. Also, once we get the houses over here, we'll see a lot more foot traffic coming through this pack. Alright, what do you think of the pack and its connections as well? It's got the normal foot traffic connections going over the roads in the appropriate areas. It has the park entrances coming over the bridges. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 entrances from the parks. 2 from the south park, 1 from the north park, 1 from the main walkway here, plus the side ones, and obviously it's got its own connecting points as well across the road. What do you think of the layout? If you think anything should change, please do let me know. But until next time, comments in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!